Hi guys, welcome to Reensplace and welcome to Mini Food Monday. Today we're making pizza, so let's get started with our dough. I have some bread flour in this bowl, but before we even begin that, I have some lukewarm water and some yeast. I'm just going to add a little bit that's my cat, sorry. Add a tiny bit of yeast to here. That should be plenty. And I need a little sugar to activate the yeast. Grab a teaspoon. Okay. So we'll leave that so we can the yeast can bloom on that. And over here we just have some bread flour. So while the yeast is blooming, let's get our sauce and our sausage going. So grab a frying pan. That'll be for the sausage. My husband likes sausage on his, and I'll use this pot to start our pizza sauce. It's such a simple recipe. This is the sauce that my mom always made, and I think we all in my family make it like this. So you're just going to put some olive oil in the pan. And let's go to the fridge and get some crushed tomatoes. Then you're going to just add the crushed tomatoes in. I'm going to put the whole thing in. Let's grab a little spoon. Okay. And then the only other ingredients, go to the spice cabinet here, grab some oregano and some garlic. Let's do the garlic powder first. Okay. Followed by the oregano. Yep, that's oregano. And that is it. Let me grab the top to that pot. Where is the top? There she is. We'll give that a little stir. Cover it and let it go while this it's getting warm. Okay, we're going to wait for this pan to get just a little bit hotter. I should have had it on to begin with. So let me go put the, I'll put this in the sink over here, and then I will come back when that pan is hot and we'll get the sausage in. Okay, we're back. The frying pan's getting hot. So over here to the fridge, we'll grab some Italian sausage. We'll get that going. I just have loose sausage. Let me grab another utensil. We'll just break that up as it starts cooking. What I also want to start over here is, let's get this dough together. Now it didn't really bubble up like I like it, but I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to, it's active dry yeast, and it's instant. So in my bowl of flour, I'm going to put my yeast. I have warm but not hot water in here. I'm going to give it a little drizzle of olive oil, just a drizzle. And I'm going to do a little tiny bit of salt, not in the yeast part. I think I'm going to add a little bit more water to this as I mix. That's actually looking pretty good. Doing it with your fingers a little bit. Actually feels pretty good. Okay, I'm going to take this into my kitchen, wrap it in plastic wrap, and wash my hands off a little bit, and then I'll come right back and we'll finish this off. Okay, so I just put a plastic wrap on there and washed my hands. Let's get back to the sausage over here. I'm going to flip it over, and then we're going to break it apart a little. Am I going to flip it over? Let's see if I can do it. Okay. I'm going to grab a pot holder. That is a hot handle. I haven't had my stove preheating very long, so that's why this is taking a bit also. It's starting to cook, but just a little bit. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to wait for this to cook a little. We have to wait for the dough to rise. Let me check the sauce. The sauce is coming along very nicely. I'm going to let that simmer a little bit more. We'll let this cook. And when the sausage starts sizzling a little bit better, I will... Okay, so it's starting to get browned. I've been working at it like this, chopping it up. I like this little wooden spatula thing I got. It's from Pampered Chef. I think it's pretty cool. But I'm just going to let this go another minute. I took the sauce and put it on this side just so it stays warm, but it's not boiling. And I have the oven is preheating, and the dough is rising. So as soon as I'm going to I'll watch this off camera, and as soon as it gets a little bit more color on it, I'm going to take that off and put that over here to warm as well. And I will come back when the dough is risen. And watch. Okay, we're back. The dough has risen. I took the sausage off because it was just getting too hot sitting on that stove. The sauce is done. Let's get the pans ready. I'm going to do like deep dish pizzas just because I don't want it to be all over the inside of my oven. Okay. And we'll get a little napkin. I have Halloween decorations, and my husband's going to get the cat off of them. We have these bats on the wall. She keeps trying to jump up and grab the bats. Maybe I'll put some bats in here. I want to decorate my little kitchen for the holidays, but I just feel like I never have the time, so I'm putting it out there right now. Before my next video, I will decorate my kitchen. My husband's laughing at me. He's cackling at me. It could happen, Chuck. Okay, I'm going to flour this dough because it's very sticky. It could happen, Chuck. I even bought cute little, like, Halloween mixing bowls, which would have been nice to have now, but... Okay, let's move the pans back. I might have made too much dough. Let's see how much you think we need for this. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Okay. What can I do with that little piece of dough? I don't know. Probably just throw it away, to be honest with you. Let's see. Might need a little bit more over here. Okay. I'm going to throw a little bit more flour on that. I also got from my kitchen here, these little jars are so nice, but for flour, they're not realistic because they're just not enough. I need more flour. So I got these little tiny tin cans, like tin canisters, and I'm going to make those my flour ones. But again, I just need a little time to get myself together. Okay, looking good. Okay, let's get the sauce on these, and then we'll get the toppings. Put the stove. And again, the sauce is super simple, and this is literally exactly the same as my mom made it for years and years. I think it's the only pizza sauce I've ever had or made. Okay. And it tastes so much better than if you buy the kind in the jar, which I know is convenient, but literally a can of crushed tomatoes, a little olive oil, garlic powder, and oregano. And I just let it simmer while I'm getting the rest of my ingredients together. Okay, there's one. Can you see it? I'm not even in camera. Sorry about that. Okay. Get that out of here. And now I'm going to get this out of here also. Okay, totally off topic, but I just wanted to see if anybody is a gardener out there. I grew this teeny tiny butternut squash. Sadly, the other ones didn't get much bigger than this. I have no idea what wrong, but I was wondering, it's not the right color. Does it look like a butternut squash? I was wondering if I could eat this. Could we open this up and make something in the tiny kitchen? If anybody knows if you could eat a tiny squash like that, please let me know in the comments below. I feel like it's probably not done and it might not taste good, so I'm going to wait to hear, and if I don't hear, I might just crack her open and see what happens. Okay, next, cheese. I'm using the pre-shredded kind because it's that kind of day. Just put some on there. What are your favorite pizza toppings? Mine, I have a couple, to be honest with you. Pepperoni is one. I like ham, like deli ham and onions. I like mushrooms. Any of those will do. And Chuck likes either bacon or sausage. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to make him a sausage pizza, and I'm going to make myself a pepperoni pizza. Okay. In this one I have the pepperoni. Looks good to me. And then let's finish the sausage one. I'm going to get these out of here real quick just so we have a little more room. Okay. Now for the sausage. They got nice and browned in here. Took a little bit, but it did work nicely. Okay, into the oven. It's been preheating. I'm just going to stick them side by side. I have that other little pan upside down in there as like a heat diffuser, so the bottoms don't burn. There we go. Okay, I'm going to look back in about 15 minutes or so, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, friends, we're back. It's been about 40 minutes. Again, my oven doesn't go very hot, so let's see what we got going on here. You know what I need? I need my pinchers. This is the easiest way to get things out of my oven without burning myself. Ooh, pepperoni pizza. Sausage. Okay. Let's close this. And I think we're going to let them cool for just a minute. I'm going to actually put them over here on the island so that they cool off nicely. Let's move them over. And then I'm going to turn my oven off. Okay. Remove my... I'm sorry, the lighting is horrible. But there we go. And I'll come back in about 15 minutes and we will cut into these. Okay, friends, we're back. Let's just show you what we got going on here. I lit the lantern. And it went off by itself. I have the sausage pizza and the pepperoni, my plate. And I thought we'd just cut little pieces of it and give it a try. Turn that back on. Okay. I'm just going to use my little pizza cutter here. And I'm only going to try the pepperoni because that's my favorite. Oops, it fell off. We'll go back on there. Let's give it a try. That's good. Just like real pizza, only tiny. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up. And again, if you have any knowledge about the tiny butternut squash, I'd appreciate it if you leave me a comment below. And I will be back this Friday for Fall Food Friday. I got something fun that I'm making, so I hope you'll stop by Reensplace for that. And until then, I hope you have a great night, and I will see you on Friday. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. See you on Friday.